anything for us today, Phil?
Just a couple of things. One, just a note I thought was a good turnout for public comment this morning. I appreciate all the citizens that spoke. And as you noted, Commissioner, we'll be talking with Department of Community Development later this morning about Shoreline Master Program as you continue to review the Department of Ecology's letter to you regarding recommended and required changes in how, what kind of policy guidance, preliminary policy guidance you want to give staff in preparation for preparing for a potential public hearing and what to bring forward for that. And that it's likely, though no final decisions have been made, but I think based on the discussion so far, I think it's a good likelihood that there will be a public hearing, including the topic of net pens for fin fish. Early comment, public comment this morning about the Brennan Motel, and yes, it is our intent to be issuing some form of request for proposals on that in the near future.
How soon do you have an idea when that will happen? Because we did talk about doing it in 60 days.
I know, we're coming up close to that, so it's something that I'm actively working on at this point. Also would like to note later this week a couple of items of note. One is that on Thursday, the 10th, you will, I believe, be participating, Commissioner John Sullivan, in a meeting of the Economic Development Joint Planning effort. But I don't see it on the schedule here. So.
Yeah, I don't. It's in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe, is that down at the port?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Seems like 1 o'clock or something like that.
Right. And then on Friday the 11th is a meeting of the Public Infrastructure Fund Board, Advisory Board. And what that does is it gives advice to the county commissioners on use of public infrastructure fund dollars for economic development projects, capital projects. So 2 items then this week related to economic development. Just wanted to note those. And I think that was it for in terms of my comments this morning.
Well, I will be in Olympia on this Wednesday for the Olympic League of Clean Air Agency. Then the next 2 Thursdays for legislative steering. And then I'm free to come to Olympia for a while. Okay. That means we get a little break. Mr. Chair.
We can. Let's see. Yeah, we don't. Do we need staff here for the interlocal agreements of the CAD?
I'm sorry.
Or the CAD system? Is that something that?
Yeah, I believe.
He's in here.
Oh, the interlocal agreement.
Yeah.
No, we don't need staff. You could take that up now if you'd like to do that. I can address that with you.
Okay, why don't we? I think that'll be fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
We've
So
talked about that before.
thank you, commissioners. There are 2 items for you. This is regarding the NORDCOM-JEFCOM interlocal cooperative purchase agreement and the New World Systems CAD purchase. And what this is about, this is part of continuing work with JEFCOM E911 to update the computer-aided dispatch program. We've had a system that was developed quite a number of years ago now by Positron that has been subpar almost from the start, and has continued to degrade over time in terms of its functionality. And so consequently, been looking at replacing that computer-aided dispatch system, and took on last year, had actually starting 2 years ago, had a company, consulting firm by the name of AdCom, do some technical analysis of the needs of JevCom for computer-aided dispatch, looked at a number of options. One of the issues that has been guiding JevCom is wishing to develop the capacity to have what's called interoperability with some of our neighboring dispatch centers, so that in the event that for any reason our CAD system would go hard down, that there's the ability to do dispatch potentially out of a neighboring county and vice versa, so that there is a little bit of backup for one another by having compatible systems. And we looked at our neighboring counties with the help of AdCom, and particularly Kitsap and Clallam County. And Clallam County has a CAD system by New World Systems, and based on a fairly detailed technical report and analysis by AdCom that was reviewed by the JevCom admin board, it was determined that that was the better way to go. And subsequently looked to find that Norcom, which is a public dispatch center out of North King County, that they had recently gone through a purchase process for New World Systems CAD. So what you have before you today then is two things. Number one is a interlocal agreement with Norcom to allow us, if you will, to piggyback on their procurement process as allowed under state law, to be able to then contract for purchase with New World Systems.
Gentlemen, excuse me, this is a scheduled agenda item you're talking about for 10 o'clock?
No.
No.
This is different than
This is
the...
different than that.
This is,
than the-
yeah,
Is it on the consent agenda?
it's on the regular agenda, Mr. Tracy.
Yeah, for 10 o'clock.
No.
Okay. Norcom?
The 10 o'clock item is a bid opening. The other items are open to any time, fluid agenda.
So, continuing on, so the two items before you is number one, the interlocal with Norcom, and secondly, the purchase of a system with New World Systems. And the purchase agreement has been reviewed by legal counsel. There were a number of changes actually that we requested that New World Systems did incorporate into the contract. And this includes both the installation of a new CAD system and a 5-year software maintenance agreement.
Okay, and this has been recommended by the board, which
Yes,
is all the users of the system.
Right, so this was reviewed, and there was a motion this past Thursday by the JevCom admin board recommending adoption of.
And that's the sheriff and the fire departments.
And the city.
So taxes, if not included, will be additional capital obligation. I'm not sure whether, are we talking about taxes on the full amount or taxes on the 54,000?
Taxes, after this was prepared, did get further communication from Janet Silvis, and I'm sorry, I didn't bring that paperwork with me, but taxes were somewhere between $23,000 and $28,000.
So that's additional.
Yes. Right.
A lot of work's gone into this before us. I certainly appreciate. A motion to.
I would, what is this,
interlocal agreement.
There we go. Okay, I would move that we accept the interlocal agreement
Okay, I'll second it.
for Nordcom, Jefferson interlocal cooperative purchase agreement with New World Systems CAD purchase. Okay?
Okay, I'll second that. Any further discussion?
I don't think so.
Just to clarify, that there are two items before you, both is the interlocal and the actual purchase contract.
Your motion,
My
Covers
motion
both.
covered both of those.
okay. Second. Okay, and then all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, passes unanimously. We've got a bid opening here at 10 o'clock. I don't think we have time to take care of our other items, so we'll recess until 10, and we'll be back here then for the bid opening about publication of county legal notices, and after that, fairly shortly after that, we'll follow with our last agenda item, which is discussion about the shoreline master program. We'll be back here at 10 o'clock.